That's it.
Yes.
Thank you. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Tell us about yourself.
Sir, my code I have not got it, but my code is ABC. Sir, I have completed my graduation in 2018 in BCom. Since then, I am preparing for civil services examinations.
Okay. Any jobs you have worked on?
Sir, no, but I have been engaged in breeding of Marwadi breed of horses since last 2 years.
Again, come again.
Marwadi horses. Marwadi breed
horses.
of horses, I have been breeding them.
Okay. Is that your hobby?
Yes, sir. My hobby is also spending my time with Marwadi horses as well as reading biographical and some non-fiction books.
Okay. What makes Marwadi horses different?
So there are multiple features of this horse which make them different. First of all, the most distinctive feature of them which makes them different from other breeds of horses like Kathiawadi and Sindhi is that, sir, they have very beautiful ears. Just they are like this interacting at exact point. Another thing is that, sir, their height is somewhat more than other breed of horses.
Okay.
They are also famous for their elegance, their courage, and they are mostly famous for war horses. They can be trusted more.
Do you have glasses?
Glasses?
Spectacles?
No, sir.
There are some visible dark circles below
Yes,
your
sir.
eyes.
Before I had it, then I did that operation.
Okay. Why did you feel the need of removing the spectacles?
Sir, it was sometime being uncomfortable to have them.
Are there any possible side effects of that LASIK surgery?
No, sir. I haven't noticed yet any of them.
You mentioned you like to read biographies.
Yes.
Name your last 3 read biographies.
Sir, I have read Benjamin Franklin's autobiography. Sir, The Lincoln Unknown by Dale Carnegie, and The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank.
Okay, summarize the diary of a young girl in one sentence.
Sir, it is a story of a girl changing, means how within 2 years of being in a house, total nature of a girl changes. She gets matured in that diary. I can feel that.
Good. Name any 2 bills which are currently in news.
Bills. Sir, one bill is about the changing IPC and CRPC and the Indian Evidence Act, and another one is, sir, right now I am not able to recall any.
What is the name of the new bill which you mentioned?
Yes, sir, the IPC has been renamed as Bharatiya Nyay Sanhita. The CRPC has been renamed as Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita, and the Evidence Act has been renamed as Bharatiya Sakshya Sanhita.
ન્યાય શું કહેવાય? ન્યાય શબ્દનો અર્થ શું છે તમારા માટે?
સર, ન્યાય મતલબ કે પ્યોર ફોર્મમાં કોઈ બી વ્યક્તિ જોડે જસ્ટિસ થવી, કે એના સર્કમસ્ટેન્સીસને ધ્યાનમાં રાખીએ, એના બેકગ્રાઉન્ડને ધ્યાનમાં રાખીને એના જોડે 100% જસ્ટિસ જે કહી શકાય એને ન્યાય કહી શકાય.
હા, જસ્ટિસ ઇજ ન્યાય થયો.
યસ સર.
તો કેવી રીતે તમે ધ્યાન રાખશો કે લોકોને ન્યાય મળે?
સર, જે તે સ્થિતિનું આપણે 360 ડિગ્રીથી એનાલાઇઝ કરીએ એની પરિસ્થિતિનું.
ન્યાય હંમેશા માઇક્રોસ્કોપિક લેવલથી જ જોવું પડશે કે એની કોઈ મેક્રોસ્કોપિક પરિભાષાઓ પણ આવી શકે? કેસ બાય કેસ જ જોવો પડે કે કોઈ જનરલ ગાઈડલાઇન્સ બી બનાવી શકાય?
જનરલ ગાઈડલાઇન્સ જેમ કે આપણે મહિલાઓને અનામત આપીએ છીએ કે આપણા SC/ST ને અનામત આપીએ છીએ, તો આ મેક્રોસ્કોપિક વ્યૂ કહી શકાય કે જનરલ એ લોકોને એ ન્યાય તો આપવો જ જોઈએ. પછી સર કેસ બાય કેસ બેસિસ પર માઇક્રોસ્કોપિક લેવલ પર પણ.
ઇઝ રિઝર્વેશન અ ફંડામેન્ટલ રાઇટ?
યસ સર.
ઇટ ઇઝ અ ફંડામેન્ટલ રાઇટ?
યસ સર, આઈ થિંક.
ઓકે. વોટ ઇઝ ફંડામેન્ટલ? The word fundamental.
Sir, fundamental means there are some rights which are necessary for the overall well-being of a citizen.
Is reservation necessary for overall well-being?
Yes, sir. Means the way our country or our civilization has treated some class of people, women or those in the SC and ST categories, sir, they need this reservation to.
In our constitution, where are fundamental rights placed? In which part?
Sir, part 3 of our.
Okay. How many fundamental rights are there?
Sir, from Article 14 to 32, sir.
Okay. What is Article 14?
Right to equality.
Article 15?
Sir, equal opportunity, I mean, discrimination against anybody on some grounds like race, religion.
Can it be said reservation violates Article 15?
Sir, no, I mean, there are some provisions that say that we must, affirmative action, sir, talks about.
Which clause particularly talks about that?
Sir, I am not aware about the exact clause, sir. Sorry.
Okay. So why civil services after BCom? You are a commerce background student. You could have gone to MCom or MBA.
Sir, the background from where I come, in earlier time I thought that this would be a platform to outstand in my society. But sir, after spending some time for preparation, I came to know that it is just not about the social pride or social status, but it is also a very great opportunity to challenge my own self and to serve the common people of this nation.
So your goal is to serve common people.
Yes, sir, one of the goal is.
Okay, what are other goals?
Sir, the security which the job provides to me.
Okay. Are you aware of Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana?
Yes, sir.
Explain in
It
brief.
was, sir, it is a scheme which was started by the government when it came into the government in 2014. It is targeted towards opening bank account of each and
What
every.
are the salient features of the scheme in brief?
Sir, I am not aware about the salient features.
Okay. Ayushman Bharat?
Yes, sir. It is.
Salient features.
Sir, I mean, it is an insurance scheme that will provide benefits up to 5 lakh rupees to people who are in need in all primary, secondary, and tertiary services, health services.
Are you aware about the concept called bad bank?
Yes, sir. Sir, they are banks which are especially set up to do the recovery of what we say NBS.
Is India suffering from over leveraging of debt?
Over leveraging of debt, sir. Sir, no, I am not aware about.
Is the world as a whole suffering from over leveraging?
Sir, I am not aware. Sorry.
Okay. What is Gati Shakti?
PM Gati Shakti. Sir, it is a program of central government which is focused on improving the infrastructure and logistic needs of the nation.
And how do you do that?
Sir, by proper developing the road network, the rail network, and aligning each of them with each other so that there is a seamless transportation of goods and service.
Are there any schemes for road?
Sir, Pradhan, sir, can I recall? Bharatmala project, sir.
Okay. Is there any project named Golden Quadrilateral?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Sir, it was a project by, I am not sure, but Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee when he was in the government, and it is a road network that connects all the 4 metro cities of the nation.
Okay. China is developing a string of pearls.
Yes.
So what is that?
Sir, it is a policy of China which we think that it is trying to circle the Indian territory from all the sides by acquiring multiple spots in multiple other nations.
Name few sports which
So
it
like
has acquired.
the Hambantota port of Sri Lanka, sir, it is also engaging with Maldives. I don't know the exact name of the port. Then, sir, Pakistan's Gwadar port. In this way, it is encircling the Indian territory.
Okay, sir.
Recently in G20 summit, African Union became the part of G20 nations. Now the group will be called as G21. Are you aware where is the headquarters of African Union?
No, sir.
Okay. What is the difference between commerce and trade?
Sir,
Both are same?
trade is an activity that is limited to buying and selling of goods, whereas commerce occupies all the things that are much more than the trade.
Okay. As per you, what was the most challenging part for a civil servant in his services?
Sir, I think to be honest and avoid the perks sometimes which are given or uh, brought ahead of them in various form which cannot be seen or be noticed by the higher authorities or maybe the general public.
So that's a very tempting part for you. That would be
No, sir,
challenging.
not for me, but generally, sir, as we recently only, today only or yesterday, I read about one of the assistant collector, I think. She acquired around 350 bighas of Jameen, land. So, sir,
Assistant collector.
yes, sir, some assistant, a lady assistant collector, I think. So, sir, means this, the corruption, I would think is a major challenge.
So working as a civil servant, many a times you will be offered many kind of benefits, maybe in cash or maybe in kind. How will you manage that?
Sir, I think for dealing with any such situation, the conscience, the clarity of conscience is a very initial or
Do you
very,
think all these people who are indulged in corruption, they are lacking conscience?
sir, maybe at some point they give monetary benefits a major say in their life.
Don't
Then
you think that can happen to you also?
no, sir, I don't think so.
Why are you sure from?
Sir, I am sure because I feel that I won't be tempted by such because I go there for more and better reasons, not for monetary things, sir.
You are going for?
Better reasons to serve the
What are the
people,
to serve the people?
to serve the people, or sir, to
You
get my
see-
inner satisfaction that I am.
For your inner satisfaction.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You haven't worked in private sector, right?
No, sir.
Just after completion of your graduation, you are preparing for civil service.
Yes, sir.
Fine. You said in one answer, in which sir asked you, that you want to do some challenging tasks in your life. That's why you want to join the services. Which challenging task you have done so far in your life?
Sir, the thing that I said that I am engaged in the breeding of Marwadi breed of horses, sir, there are many challenges when you breed a horse breed. Because, sir, we have to look at multiple diseases which they encountered. Horse is a lot of sensitivity is there in horses, sir. So to manage them, we need.
That I got. But that is not a task related to society or any other things.
Yes, sir.
Right? That is a personal task related to just a single act, which is breeding of horses.
Yes, sir.
Apart from that, any challenging task?
No, sir, I have
You
not.
should apply for in a company in which they breed horses. Wouldn't that be a better option for you?
Sir, yeah, but that is my passion or my area of interest. But I think civil services would be a place.
Made your passion your work.
Yes, sir.
Instead of going into civil services, I
Sir,
would recommend you that you can shift to South Africa. There are so many ranches in South Africa, and they keep a person for breeding of horses. In fact, breeding of horses is an activity which has a very limited scope in India.
sir, I think that also has a great scope. But right now, I am focused on civil services, sir.
Okay, historically we have seen that in India, all the empires, they used to import horses from outside, specifically Arab horses. So what was the factor which was stopping the Indian empires to breed horses in India?
Sir, means in India, the horses which I am talking about, they are they were limited to the Marwad area of Rajasthan.
No, I'm asking you, you must have studied history during your preparation.
Yes,
right?
yes, sir.
In history, we always listen that this empire was succeeding. For example, Rashtrakuta Empire was succeeding because of ample availability of horses compared to the northern empires, right? Then, what was that compelling reason which enabled the Indian empires to breed horses?
Sir, I am trying to say that only that we also used native horses. But yes, as we also imported the Arab horses as they were much higher in heights and they were more endurance and can run more fast than the Marwadi and native breed of horses. Yes, our horses were, sir, smaller in size.
They are so small in size.
Yeah, so they were more better in endurance, means to when we want to go for a long distance, our horses were better. But to run in a speed and that all things, the Arabian horses are better.
Okay. And why is so that the horses of Central Asia are so big in stature and their body size is very big, their endurance is very good. Why is that in Central Asia specifically?
So that could be related to their atmosphere, sir, I think.
Atmosphere?
Yes, means the area in which they are brought up or they are born, the body structure
It's
and
a
all.
plain area. Central Asia is basically a plain area. So every atmosphere is very harsh in those areas.
Yes, sir. So I am, sir, not exactly aware about that thing. I will surely search for it.
What make medieval history different from ancient history?
Sir, feudalism is one of the trait of medieval.
Why do we call medieval history medieval history? Why do we compartmentalize into two parts?
Sir, it is.
Ancient up to this time limit, and then it is called medieval history.
Sir, I think first of all, the reason for dividing the history in three parts is for our own convenience.
Very good. Then
And sir, some traits like the feudalism are some reasons for it being called or differentiated from the ancient history, sir.
okay. You heard the term G20 Sherpa.
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Sir, Sherpa is a name given to the person who cooperates and manages all the meetings of G20.
So why they have chosen this name Sherpa for this kind of
Sir,
process?
it is used in Nepal, where Sherpa is the one who guides the trekkers of Mount Everest, sir.
That's why.
So means the duty of G20 Sherpa is also to guide the policies and initiatives and plannings for the G20
Okay.
summits.
You given chance, what part of constitution you will try to repeal or you try to modify or change?
So can I think of it?
Sure.
Sir, I would think of, I mean, sir, DPSP can be, what we say, can be brought into force.
Should be, you mean to say the section articles of DPSP should be justiciable?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why?
Some of them, I mean, sir, we can, that equal pay for equal work can be brought in. So then, sir, the UCC, which is right now going on in debate, we can think of bringing them into the.
Okay. Can you name some protocol or agreement related to climate change?
Sir, the Kyoto Protocol.
Okay.
Then, sir, the COP, sir, 26 meeting, which was.
That is conference of parties meeting.
Yes, sir. Another protocol is, sir, I think, I'm currently not able to recall.
What is the prime reason behind climate change?
Sir, pollution.
Pollution. Okay. Then
Pollution is one of the major reasons, sir.
appointed as a deputy collector, deputy municipal commissioner in municipal corporation of a city. What steps you will take to control the pollution of this city?
Sir, I will try to implement the e-vehicle policies.
Okay.
So that will reduce the vehicular
How will you
pollution.
do that?
Sir,
How will you implement the e-vehicle policy?
I mean, sir, I would try that the incentives which are given to the purchaser of e-vehicles, they are properly advertised and informed. The what we say, potential customers are informed about that.
Do we think we have enough infrastructure for
Yeah.
charging and other facilities of
Sir, we are on a way to develop them also. Now we are looking at many spots, the new construction sites, and also the malls are coming up with charging stations.
Okay. કોઈ પણ ત્રણ ગુજરાતી ટ્રાઇબલ ફેસ્ટિવલના નામ આપશો?
Tribal festivals. સર, સિદ્ધિઓનું ધમાલ નૃત્ય, પછી પાવાડો નૃત્ય એક સર છે, અને સર આ વર્લી પેઇન્ટિંગ્સ.
ફૂજીવારા ઇફેક્ટ વિશે સાંભળ્યું?
શું સર?
ફૂજીવારા ઇફેક્ટ
નો સોરી.
રિસેન્ટલી અમેરિકામાં બે મોટા સાયક્લોન્સ આવ્યા હતા. ન્યૂઝમાં સાંભળ્યું?
ના સર.
સર
There is a saying that we should not ignore forest for the trees. What does it mean?
Should not ignore forest.
Forest for the trees.
Sir, I
Okay. You said that civil services will provide you security of job, and that is why you want to join the service. But don't you think that the security perspective, what you are taking, and many candidates like you, they join the services with this aspect in mind. This makes them highly inefficient, as they know that there is a security of job. Even if they do not work properly, even if they are not efficient enough, still they won't be thrown out of the job.
Sir, I don't think so because, sir, though we think of security, but it is not one of the major or the only reason for joining the services, sir.
And
And
what is the reason?
sir, the way I told that, yeah, it will give me the platform to serve the common people of this nation, sir.
There are multiple ways to serve the people. You can join NGO.
But sir, civil services also provides us some authoritative power to work on them. Sir, the services gives us a platform from where we
You
can
desire
work.
power.
What, sir?
You desire power.
No, sir, not exactly the power, but it is the power to work for somebody. I mean, some authority you must have to serve somebody.
If you want to work for the people, then more you want is willingness rather than power.
Yes, sir.
So then power is of no use.
Sir, I do have the willingness, but sir, if somebody works in an NGO, he do not have that power that he can bring a change. At least he can consult somebody, and he has.
Have you heard of Kailash Satyarthi?
Yes,
Don't you think he has power
Yes.
and caliber to change?
yes, sir, he has done a great work.
That's what I'm saying. No? Joining an
Sir,
NGO is also.
I mean, these are all the parts of civil society, if I am not wrong. That, sir, a civil servant has his role to play in a society, and the person engaged in an NGO has his role, a politician has his role.
Okay. What is leverage?
Sir, sorry.
Leveraging. Have you heard this term? Leveraging.
Yes, sir, I have heard, but I am not able to grasp the meaning of that word.
What is interest coverage ratio and how it is related to NPS?
Interest coverage?
ratio.
Sir, I am not aware.
Okay. What is short selling in financial market?
Short selling? Sir, I am not.
Have you heard of global minimum tax?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Sir, it is a tax that would be, I mean that on a global level, sir, there would be a minimum level of tax that must be charged on every transaction or nation to eliminate tax havens, mainly to eliminate them.
What is BEPS? Base erosion profit shifting.
Sir, no, I don't know.
What are your preferences?
Sir, Deputy Superintendent of Police, GAS, then sir, District Registrar and Assistant Commissioner of GST.
Okay. It is Assistant Commissioner of GST or State Tax?
Sir, I think GST, I am not sure.
Okay. Why you prioritize DYSP over gas?
Sir, I had an inclination to work in the police field.
What is the reason?
So the reason being that they are the one who are there when a person needs some help. Means they are first point of approach, sir, and they have a lot of work to be done on field.
First point of approach would be constable.
Yes, sir.
PI,
But
PSI.
sir, the PSI or PI would be ultimately can be covered under a deputy SP. He has the charges to take responsibility of 2 or 3 police stations coming under him. So,
Okay,
sir,
give me 3 roles of DYSP.
sir, the first thing is he has to look at the working of police stations under him. He has to report the working of whatever the police stations are doing to the superintendent of police. And sir, he also has his job to head the investigation in some cases, crucial cases.
Okay. Do you think that in India we need to separate policing and investigation?
Yes, sir, that must be done.
Why?
Sir, it will help in improving the investigations and the law and order situation both in a better way. Means sir, when the duties are mixed, they are not able to concentrate on investigation functions mainly. So if we can separate the specialized function, then the ordinary and the specialized both function would be better served.
What is retributive justice?
So the concept of retributive justice is to change a criminal and let him come back in the society, the social order.
That is retributive justice. Or
Yes.
reformative justice.
Yes, sir, reformative.
What is
Sir,
retributive?
I am not aware about that. I thought the reformative was the retributive.
Okay. You talked about e-vehicles. Are e-vehicles completely green?
Sir, as far as my knowledge is that they are green. But sir, the lithium-ion batteries which are used in them, they are mined, I think. So sir, that makes them.
It is said that e-vehicles will centralize the pollution.
Centralize the pollution?
Yes. Do you know about it?
No, sir.
Okay. Recently, in BRICS, 6 new members have been added.
Yes, sir.
What are they?
So Saudi Arabia, UAE, Argentina. Sir, I am able to recall this.
Last question from my side. What is the purpose of life?
Sir, I think adherence to the inner conscience and self-satisfaction.
That is not purpose.
Sir, I mean, when a person works on based on his conscience, as Gandhiji also told that that is only the ultimate thing, then sir, that would be, I think, all the things which are coming up in life, sir. I mean, as if I am tomorrow selected as a civil servant, I would work in that field based on my conscience. So, sir, I would be better able to serve the nation, or at least my own life would be satisfied with what I am doing.
Can conscience be corrupted?
Sir, no, I don't think so.
Conscience is always good.
Yes, sir.
Even of criminals?
Sir, if they think or if they hear their own conscience, that would be good. But say they don't hear their conscience, that's why only they become a criminal. Thank you.
You mentioned e-vehicles. How are e-vehicles charged?
Through, sir, I mean there are different type of
Like you would need
e-vehicles.
electricity for that?
What, sir?
You would need electricity?
Yes, yes.
How is electricity generated?
Sir, there are multiple ways through which.
Major way in India?
Sir, I mean from the coal, then
Yes.
sir,
So
solar
is
energy.
coal green?
Yes. What, sir?
Is energy generation from coal green?
No, sir.
Then how
But, sir,
are
if-
green vehicles green?
If we ultimately switch to,
That would lead to centralization, right?
yes, sir. But sir, if we,
Vehicle emission would not happen from the vehicle, but it would happen from thermal power station.
but sir, if I can say,
Yes.
sir, that if we switch towards solar energy, toward nuclear energy, or towards wind and hydro energy, sir, at least we can reduce the.
Do we have that shifting ability right now?
We are on a path to shift.
How much percentage of energy is generated from non-renewable source?
Sir, I am not aware about the
We
exact.
are nowhere close. Anyway, you mentioned equal pay for equal work should be implemented.
Yes.
Are you aware of Equal Remuneration Act?
Yes, sir. I have
It
heard.
is already implemented.
But sir, I mean making that a fundamental right maybe could serve
But
more
there is an
better.
act for that, Equal Remuneration Act, equal pay for equal work. If it is not been followed, you can sue the other person.
Yes, sir.
Is that not enough?
Sir, no, it is. But I think if we make them justiciable right, then sir,
It is justiciable. There is an act for its implementation. If someone does not give equal pay for equal work, you can file a complaint to labor officer over there.
Yes, sir.
It is also in the new labor codes.
Sir, but violation of a fundamental right can directly be challenged.
But is
in a
it that
court.
important that you want direct Supreme Court intervention? Supreme Court
Judicial
will,
intervention can be.
no, but is it that important? Supreme Court has already crores of pendency in High Court and Supreme Court.
Yes,
You
sir.
want equal pay cases also to go there?
Sir,
Is it that important a case that it should be treated in equal lines with murder and rape?
no, sir.
Okay. You mentioned DYSP as your first preference. Are you aware of Ribero Commission?
Ribero Commission? No, sir.
Have you heard the name Julio Ribero?
No, sir.
Malimat Committee?
Justice Malimat Committee, yes, sir, I have heard about.
What were its recommendations?
Sir, I am right now not able to recall.
Padmanabhaiah Committee?
Yes, sir, I have heard their name.
What was it for?
But, sir, I am not able to recall.
What was it for basically, Padmanabhaiah Committee?
Sir, I am not aware about.
Okay. So,
ग्रीनफील्ड प्रोजेक्ट का मीनिंग क्या होता है? व्हाट इज व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड ग्रीनफील्ड प्रोजेक्ट?
સર એ પ્રોજેક્ટ જ્યાં પહેલાં કંઈ ના હોય અને ત્યાં ઊભું કરવામાં એને ગ્રીનફિલ્ડ પ્રોજેક્ટ કહેવાય.
કોઈ પણ પ્રોજેક્ટ ઊભો કરી દઈએ અને ગ્રીનફીલ્ડ?
નહીં, મતલબ સર જેમ કે બે પ્રકારના હોય છે કે ગ્રીન ફિલ્ડ અને બ્રાઉન ફિલ્ડ. તો સર બ્રાઉન ફિલ્ડમાં જે તે વસ્તુ ત્યાં હાજર હોય એનું ડિમોલિશન કરીને કે એ રીતે ઊભું કરાય એને.
બટ એને ન્યૂ પ્રોજેક્ટ કહેવાની જગ્યાએ ગ્રીનફીલ્ડ પ્રોજેક્ટ કેમ કહે છે?
સર એનું મને એક્ઝેક્ટ આઈડિયા નથી.
ઠીક છે. તમે કીધું મારવાડી હોર્સિસ.
યસ.
મારવાડ નામ કઈ રીતે આવ્યું? શું મિનિંગ છે મારવાડ?
સર મારું પરથી આવ્યું છે. મારું ધર જે આપણે સર ત્યાંનું રણ છે એના પરથી મારવાડ રિજિયનનું.
અને વાડ એટલે?
એટલે સર વાડ એટલે આઈ મીન એરિયાને.
મરુ એટલે સંસ્કૃત શબ્દ છે
મારું, હા
રણ માટેનો. વાડ એટલે પર્ટિક્યુલર
એરિયા.
શબ્દ આવે છે મારવાડ. ઠીક છે. થેન્ક યુ.
થેન્ક યુ સર.